there's so many incredible pieces that are made by designers that are black, that are here, that you can support. And if you actually knew about them, perhaps you would do that. Fulfilling a collection of black designed pieces, minority designed pieces. It's important that my closet is full of pieces that come from us. Hey everybody, it's Naisha Malika, and I am here with another discussion, fashion talk, high fashion talk, runway talk, but this time it's about black designers. So, as you all know, I'm a huge proponent of supporting black designers, smaller designers as well, of minority communities, though I don't like to really use the word minority because we really are a big mass of people. I really wanted to discuss how important it is, especially in this month of Black History Month as it draws to a close, as we're just coming off the ends of Fashion Week, and we're looking at some of the runway shows and noticing that there's not a lot of us on there. And we're looking at the attendees in the runway shows, and also, there's not a lot of us in the audience either. And a lot of people that are invited, they say, oh, I'm not coming, they're not even coming either, because they weren't invited. So it's really important for us to make sure that we're supporting black designers, and I think that just as much as we have our Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, Christian Dior, Valentino, and all that stuff that everybody loves because they make really pretty stuff, generally speaking, but how important is it for you to get to know the other designers that are starting out, or that have about 5 or 6 years in the game, or that have been established for a long time? Maybe you've been ignoring it because you're so stuck on, it has to be old Celine, it has to be Fendi, it has to be, you know, what's being pushed onto you, but you're not really recognizing that there are so many talented black designers here for you to support and for you to get to know. The black designers that are part of the global fashion community, they deserve our support. And as you know, there is a vast amount, really, I'm going to take that back. There's not a vast amount of us here. If you think about some of the people that are well known enough to be talked about, you guys know my favorite designer, especially in the world right now, and who knows for how long, probably forever, Christopher John Rogers. I'm actually wearing a piece of his right now that is from collection 8, I believe, which came out in 2021, probably. But I found this on Poshmark. I wasn't even able to get this when it came out. I got something else, but this was a dream sweater. I love it, but there's so many incredible pieces that are made by designers that are black, that are here, that you can support, and if you actually knew about them, perhaps you would do that. For me, I'm a fashion collector, burgeoning fashion collector, and I find it like a personal mission, like a personal style ethos or something where I want to make sure that I am, this is just for me, fulfilling a collection of black designed pieces, minority designed pieces. It's important that my closet is full of pieces that come from us. I want to make sure that when it's all said and done, when you look in here, you're going to be like, oh, she really supported, not for the sake of you knowing that I supported, but for the sake of me feeling that I have made a contribution to growing someone's business, growing their brand, growing their fashion empire. It takes committed buyers, right? And so for me, I make sure that just about every single collection that money permits, because, you know, when I'm college kids went to college, I was like, oh my God, you know, have to do something different. But, you know, when I'm able to do so, I will support heavily, you know, and if it's at pre-order, I'm always typically going to support during pre-order for post-Fashion Week sales or when they have their own type of runway show, but also I love to support off-season. If I can support at one of the retailers that you have, but it's better to support directly with the brand if you can. Sometimes you're dealing with these big mega conglomerate fashion houses, say Saks or Neiman Marcus, and Bloomingdale's, etc., Matches Fashion, which is no longer here, and they don't always pay the designers that well, or they take net 90, net 180, net 365 to pay these designers the money that they earned based on that, and by the time you hit that long, that stuff is going on sales and clearance pieces, and I don't think that's fair. So, support the black designers when you can, and if you're getting a tax refund, and you are a fashion girl, and you feel like you want to put a little portion aside to do something for yourself, and of course financially invest, or blah, 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 this will be a good chance to get yourself a piece of black fashion history. Go pre-order, and go hit up Christopher John Rogers pre-order if you want to, and you feel that's important for yourself to do something wonderful and treat yourself. It's nothing wrong with that. Go do that. Be financially responsible. Get yourself something, but support another brand. There are plenty of other brands that you could look at it and decide, I'm going to go ahead and try to pledge support. Anyway, here in my closet, and this is just the back end of my closet, it's not like the prettiest, but it does have some pretty beautiful pieces in here. Like I was saying, I have made sure that I made a commitment personal for myself to support Black designers heavily. Heavily. There's a lot of pieces in here. Once you get to this back here, and sparse throughout. And does not include shoes, too. That includes shoes as well. But there's so many things that I do to make sure that I'm supporting my community, and it's important. I cannot stress how important it is to make sure dollars circulate and they stay within the Black community. For anyone who's not Black, you should understand that within whatever your community is, it's important for the Black dollar to circulate so we continue to elevate our businesses. Very, very important. Like I said, the outfit that I have on, the top that I got on, Black owned business. Anything back here, all Christopher John Rogers, minus the Zankov pieces stuck in there because it's colorful, but all of that is supporting him. There are designers that are in the Caribbean, there are designers that are from Italy that are Black, there are designers that are from all over the world that you should be knowing about. I'm not going to cover them all, but I will try to go into some more later. Of course, we talk about Christopher John Rogers. He was born in Baton Rouge. He attended SCAD, I think in like the 2013-ish kind of era, around that time. Graduated, and his collections were so good that he started getting buzz from a lot of top fashion buyers and fashion notables and editors and things. And of course, he ended up winning a CFDA award. I think he won an LVMH one too, if I'm mistaken. Then correct me. But he used those funds to be able to push his lines out. He did his first collection on Fashion Week in 2020, to my knowledge, and that was Collection 6. By then, he had already put out, but they weren't all available for ready to wear. But Collection 6 was available. I'm going to show a piece from Collection 6 while I have the time. This piece right here, I had to search high and low for this piece. I just found this piece in December. This is a piece from Collection 6. As you can see, if it's visible, Collection 6 is right there. That's from 2020, and it has matching pants. What I did get first, back in the 2021 era, was these beautiful matching pink wide leg type of wool trousers. They have a little stretch to them. I'm glad they got stretch on them because my booties got much bigger than the size that I bought them in, so they can still fit, but they're kind of like, looking like the 70s. Anyway, there's a lot of color pieces that I have that are ranging from Collection 5 all the way up to Collection 15. I did go ahead and make my pre-order. I have been undecided for a long time, but I did went ahead and chose 2 pieces. They were not the dream piece that I really wanted, but I did just get a dream piece. And so let me just go ahead and use some gratitude and some gratefulness for what I do have, for all that I have, But I'm still asking Allah. The dress that I want. The umbrella silk peel one, the one that's yellow and maroon, and it looks like, and it switches. I want that. So may Allah grant it. Give me a size 6. Because we hope by Ramadan we're going to be back in a size 6. If not, give me a size 8. But may it be available for me. That's what I'm praying. And that's okay. I pray for fashion. But back to what I'm saying. He made a lot of buzz. He's continued to make a lot of buzz. But the fashion collections that we're seeing right now on the runway, I think that they're kind of devoid of something. I feel like when I look at some of the Fashion Week collections, there's something missing. Of course, it's us. Some of us are not present. I believe Sergio Hudson was there. Frederick Anderson, Laquan Smith. I think there was Diotima. I think that she had a thing. And I'm not sure. There weren't many of us at all. There really, really weren't. And I feel kind of saddened by that because also I know that creating a fashion show is a large financial burden. It's a large financial investment that you have to take as that brand to rent the venue, pay for the entry fee to be in the show. You have to pay every single model, unless you're going to be like Azadine Alaya back in the day, Tunisian designer who used to pay his models in clothing because he didn't have no money. And that's okay. And Patrick Kelly used to do the same thing. He would be like, hey, you wanted a pretty outfit? I need you to model for me. And people would do it back then. But now that we have these super high fashion runway models that everybody's like looking forward to being, they're expecting a nice check. So you have to make sure you have the money to pay for that. You got to pay for business insurance for the venue. You've got to pay for the seating, the setup, the lighting, the video production. They're going to have cranes and stuff so they can have an elevated view. If you want to show this a little avant-garde, you have to pay for a set designer. And that's a lot of money, especially for a brand that is not in that top tier 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 brands that everybody screams about. If you don't even have the capital, that is why a lot of designers are not doing shows annually. That's why they're missing out on Fashion Week. But also, it's one thing to present at Fashion Week, but are those runway shows that you're doing, are they translating into sales? And as a fashion collector, savvy person who knows a lot about the fashion industry, it is important that when you show your collection that you're actually able to make a profit, that you're able to take the pieces that you have already sent down the runway and say, you know what, we can produce almost every one of these because we have a buyer, we have multiple buyers, and we have a demographic of customers that is willing to support, and that it's like, woo, take my money, here, versus people on Instagram commenting. And I will always say this, a brand's popularity on Instagram, how many likes they got, does not translate to how many sales if they're going to get. You could have 300,000 followers on your Instagram page and absolutely not make more than 10 sales in a day. Why? Because maybe your pieces are over $1,000, maybe $2,000 a piece, and you could absolutely make no money in a day. You could have days where they're not money, And as somebody who's kind of like fashion obsessed a bit, I can look on a designer's website. Let's say they have an archive sale, Christopher John Rogers, and I'll be like, oh, I can tell they only have 1 or 2 pieces because I added 2 to my cart, and it says there's only 2 left, and I can come back 6 days later and it's still there. Why? Because nobody bought it. Why are you not buying it? And I do understand the economy. Trust me, because I had to slow down a lot of things, right? Totally understand that. But for those who are already in the market to buy stuff, make sure that you're giving some of that money while you're circulating it and thinking about Fashion Week and how excited you are. Make sure you're spending your dollars with Black businesses, okay? So, Christopher John Rogers pieces that we can talk about that are from, let's take collection 11. This is one of my favorite dresses from collection 11. So cute, but I did not even get that from the designer. So sad. I got some other stuff from him at the time, but I couldn't afford to get 3 pieces. I could only afford 2, and I did what I had to do. Then later, somebody got this and put it on the Real, and I think, alhamdulillah, God, thank you for that, and I was able to get it, and I've worn it to a nice friend's party, and, just stuff that's very nice, cute dress, and the pieces that you get from Christopher John Rogers, they're kind of pieces that are elevated, and they're also pieces that you can wear casually. They're pieces you can take with you throughout your life, as long as you take care of them. They're made very well. They have good materials. They come in excellent quality. And we have to start knowing that our designers have the goods. They have the wear. They have the pieces. Let me look at something else. I'm going to go into another CJR piece. This is a very exclusive piece. I just got this. This is from the runway show that I actually got to attend, and I thank them so much for allowing me to attend that show. That was a dream come true. This is a beautiful cargo top. I even have the cargo dress, which I wore in Maine. Like, stunting. Okay, sachet, showing my personality. Let's see who else we have in here that are Black designers. I have a big collection of Pierre Moss. You know what? But Pierre Moss has not been designing anything. I don't know what's going on. I know they had that article and the cut and stuff like that. This is the Sankofa collection, but almost all of my athletic wear is still from what I bought. Why? Because I paid money for it and I'm going to use it. I don't believe in wasting. But this is my Pierre Moss beautiful Sankofa track jacket. Like, I have it, and I have a lot of his shoes. I don't think I can pull them down at the moment, but I have some. I even got a pair of shoes, the Sculpts, that I don't even know why I bought those. Let's see if we can pull them down. Let me see. I don't know why the hell I bought the Sculpts. Oh my God, am I knocking stuff down? Remember these boxes where it says, your friends in New York. Remember Tracy Ellis Ross had a pair of these on? I'm going to see. Why did I buy these? Now, I'm not saying, but this is not my style. But I'm going to try to find a way to put them on. I'm still looking for more Black designers, but I have a lot of Weather Belly shoes that are here. Let's say there are other designers. I'm looking through my closet to find them. Sergio Hudson. Oh, shoot. Let's just hit the runway. Boom. Sergio Hudson hat directly from the runway. They put this on modaoperandi.com. I'm giving you a tip right now so you can use it. This right here on the runway. That is some In Vogue 90s Vogue show. Made very well. Gorgeous hat, unlike anything else. Okay? Super sumptuous, Super Luxe Super Diva. I had a Sergio Hudson top, silky, but I bought it in an extra small and I never should have did that, and I think I'm selling it. Want to find it on the Real Real, the one that looks like a giraffe? That's mine. You can buy it. But they're probably going to give me $10 for it anyway. But Sergio Hudson has really nice pieces. I have made sure that everything that I wanted from Sergio Hudson's Target collection, he made some really, really good pants. They're very comfortable. They're sturdy. They feel so good on you. They're soft. I have some pulled out for the video, but I don't know where they are. Oh my goodness. Here the... Nope, that's not it. Alright, we're going to just skip on because I can't find it. Anyway, Daily Paper. Daily Paper is another brand. I have supported Daily Paper, and these still have the tag on it because I didn't figure out how to wear this. But, you know, you can wear it in the house. It looks so cute, though. Oh my god, it's super cute. Daily Paper is a brand. I think they're based out of the UK. They make a lot of athletic wear, athleisure wear. Feel free to go ahead and support them. Give them your dollars. Give them some love and support. Aluwalia, also, I think it's like a black and Indian brand. I like this sweater. This is a nice sweater. This is even a menswear sweater, actually, but I look cute in this sweater. I wear it with some cute jeans and my boots or whatever, or jeans and my sneakers. I love sweaters, you know. I'm a kind of a kid of the 80s era when we used to watch The Cosby Show, and you see all those really cool sweaters. I know he's crazy, but I love the inspiration of the sweaters. As you can see, I got one of those sweaters that probably would be on the show. I am trying to figure out where the rest of my black designers are. But I have, like I said, most of my collection is rooted in Christopher John Rogers. A vast majority of it is. So I have Christopher John Rogers that I support. I have Harbison that I support. And I'm looking forward to getting this dress called the Ailey dress. The Ailey dress, beautiful, named after Alvin Ailey and, you know, modeled off of Judah Jameson and her beautiful work on the stage, you know, based off the Alvin Ailey Dance Company. If you don't know about them, you need to go find out because it's Black History Month. Why don't you know? Anyway, Funeral also did a Target collection collab. You should know about them. You know, you can go find those on Poshmark, on eBay, wherever you want, but you're not going to support them, give them the money. But if you want to say I have a piece made by somebody black, you can do so. Also, I supported Nigerian Ghanaian brand, which is 870 Origins. I just happened to find pieces on Shopbop, and I'm also telling you another place to get stuff. 87 Origins, and these really cute wide leg trouser pants that have cargo on them. They are made so well. There is no fabric I have felt like this for some cargos. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. I said, let me go look at the brand. Everything I had put in my cart that day was by a black designer. Just, it's like, I just know. My soul just knows. So I kind of fixed it, figured it out, and put it together. And I bought them. I'm trying to get some more, but their website locally is challenging for buying, so it's better to buy from the retailers that they stock at, and they have some stuff that is on Amazon. So you look for 87 Origins, and you should be able to find them. So my camera kind of died, and then I just decided to go ahead and make some food and cook. We're having oxtail and jerk cabbage, and I don't know what else we're having, rice and some kind of really good salad. That's just what I'm doing. Anyway, I think I was talking about Daily Paper. If I wasn't, pardon me. Basically, there are lots of brands for you to reach out and discover. I was mentioning Laquan Smith. I do have one piece. That's all I have. And it's actually a t-shirt. It says MI2 Ghetto on it and has a Cadillac and stuff. And I wear that shirt and I think it's cute. But I don't really have any of his pieces. I've been asking for somebody to post this piece for years and nobody has. I want that fuchsia liquid patent leather trench coat with the big zipper, asymmetrical. I want it. Please give it to me in a size 8. I'm looking for it. I cannot find it. But a lot of his pieces, I noticed that maybe for the retailers that they carry them at, the demographic that he's trying to reach, I don't think are at those stores. And so they do end up on heavily on clearance. And I'm seeing a lot of those pieces end up on the Real, which is, it's kind of unfortunate to me because I really hope that he was able to get people to buy into his designs. And I see him kind of revamping as he goes through that process. You know, so that's just something to note. Also, support African artisans just as well. I've got these beautiful Ankara prints that my friend Nadira gave me, of course, and these are directly from Senegal. There's local African designers you can check out. There's a store called Alara Lagos in Nigeria that you can also check out to find a great array of African designers. I think they don't have a website. They do have a website, but they don't have online retail commerce. That is annoying. Please, y'all, please fix that, because I've been asking y'all for years to get that done. But they do like ordering through WhatsApp. How do you order through WhatsApp? Why would I? Nothing in me wants to ever do that. I'm sorry. With the way that I get these scam texts, hey girl, hello, would you like my business? All those random WhatsApp, I would never order not a damn thing through no WhatsApp. Sorry, that's just me. I know they do it in other countries. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. So please, y'all, fix that. Fix that. Notable thing. I'm trying to think of some other black designers that I have tried to commit to helping support. Like I said, regardless, this is my favorite, so this is going to get most of my support. Oh, I'm literally looking in my closet. Cushiony I used to support back when they were a thing. I really hope that she makes some resurgence in. This right here, I will always love this. I hope I find the pants in a bigger size, because, you know, we need another size. But this right here, I will always wear this. I will always love it. It's a beautiful silk piece that was from her runway show in 2019. And I found that in pieces. Once in the Pandemic on You for brand new, and then the pants used. But that's a black designer that you can check out her pieces. They're on The Real Real. They're on Poshmark. They're on Depop. And they're also on you.com. So there's still some pieces on there if you're interested in getting anything. Still get some. Some stuff is starting to look dated because it is 5 years later, 4 years later. So you're not going to have something that maybe exactly matches with what's trendy right now. But you'll always find some really cute classic pieces. And she worked in a lot of silks. Woven silks. Good, high quality, luxurious silks and wool. So you definitely can get a timeless cushiony piece if you want. I don't have anything by Patrick Kelly yet. I feel like I'm leaving after the people who truly want it. I don't know. I've done like beautiful videos on him, and I hope to be able to showcase that on my channel. I haven't done it on my channel. I've done it on my Instagram, but I don't have a piece. I think I want the t-shirt. I have been in contact with the Patrick Kelly estate and his family members on a couple of occasions to discuss stuff, to see what they're doing, see how, you know, just to check in. But I have not gotten a piece. I'm going to put that on my list. I think Beyonce just recently wore one of his dresses from like 1988 or something. Y'all can go find a picture. I am literally looking and surveying through my closet. I'm not going to go through everything here. I will do that for another day. Like all of the pieces. Maybe I won't, because that feels a little showy. And I'm not really that high luxury girl. I am a high luxury of black designer girl, but I'm not necessarily maybe like every single piece, because I don't want that to like make people feel some kind of weird way. But also, keep in mind, I'm 41. When I was 18, I couldn't do this. When I was 25, I couldn't do this. When I was 38, I could not do this. Just keep that in mind. Life evolves, life changes. I know what it's like to not have things. It was like, you know, I know. So, I'm grateful to know something different at this age and stage of my life. I am still looking through. Why can't I don't know why I did this pre-plan for this video and had all the designers listed and lined up in my head. There's Diotima. I don't have anything from her, but I've been eyeing a few pieces by Rachel Scott. You can check her out. You know who I want to get something from really bad? Stella Jean. I've been wanting something from Stella Jean for a long time, and I'm looking at these pieces on Vestiaire and on her website that I might finally go ahead and commit to getting later in the year, because I think I have reached my quota. And we're going to be, especially with Ramadan. Ramadan is right around the corner, and I typically am like, no. No, no, no. We're doing everything for the Lord right now. No. I already have an Eid outfit. I just need to pick something out of the closet. I'm not going to go buy. I'm not buying nothing. I've bought enough shiznit. I don't need anything for Eid. Maybe a scarf that matches. Maybe a bodysuit that matches. If it's short sleeved or something, but no. I am thinking of black designers that I have also supported in here. It's crazy that CJR has gotten most of my black designer money. I'm still looking. There are other designers of color, but I'm not going to go into them for this video right now. I'm sorry. No. Let's do this one. We're going to do this. Aliette. This right here has my whole heart. I wore this in my video in Hawaii, Kauai. And this right here is obviously island themed. Right here by Jason Rumbert. I am so sad because their whole entire website is down. I think he has just quit the fashion world. All of those pieces that you see on The Real Real, I feel like they're from his team and him, and they just put them all, because they're all brand new, but it's like mass amount of dresses, and it just disappeared. I'm so sad about it because I loved his work. So I try to keep this pajama that I have the top and the bottom in excellent condition because he's not making anything else anymore, at least for right now. So Aliette, you can still check out pieces from Aliette and see what they have on their website or not. Does Ivy Park even qualify as a black designer? I'm not sure. I did buy something from that Tommy Hilfiger collaboration with the designer. Gosh, what's his name? I'm going to pull this top out. So 1 second. What is his name? Romeo Hunt. I have not heard him doing anything lately, and maybe I'm just off the radar. But I remember when they put this collection out. This is really cute. This reminds me of like cross colors, 90s. Sometimes, regrettably, I sleep in this. I know it's not like, oh, you spent it. Yeah, I might sleep in it. Sorry, that's what it's been relegated to. And it says what's good on here. The cotton is really nice. When it's ironed and pressed out, it looks really cool. It's a blousey, it's breezy, it's very colorful, which is like me, but it kind of gets fuzzy easily, but you know, it's just a cotton top. But I like it. I like it a lot. Check out Romeo Hunt as well. I feel like some of the designers who just didn't get awarded, you know, people who are missing that mark, if you're not CFDA awarded and you're not in that niche little tiny list that the fashion world deems necessary or appropriate, or you're someone we can use, we can market, we can have a space for you. They barely give space to black designers. Barely. Can we please open up the doors for it? Because I'm hearing influencers, I'm hearing fashion editors, I'm hearing people talk about how Fashion Week is losing some of its spark, is losing some of its jazz, its excitement, its hype. And then you're looking at the pieces that are on the runway. What was going on this year? And I was a spectator at home. I did cancel my ticket, cancel my trip. Another story for that later, but what was really going on? There were very few shows that I saw that made me excited or made me want to buy, because I think it's important for people to not just be excited and inspired, but it's important for you to buy. Because fashion is a business. The designers are a business. They're a brand and they're in it to make money. If you want the piece, if you believe in it, if you have love for it, if you have it in your budget, of course, you can afford it, support. Support them directly on their websites or with the retailers that help them out. You can check Moda Operandi for pieces. You can check Forward for designs that are by black designers. I mean, I'm giving y'all a little bit of secrets. Fashion Week was just not, it wasn't extremely popular. I'm seeing so many repetitive things that are coming down the runway where looks are very, very drab. And that could be your style, right? Like, but what about pieces that people are actually going to buy into, that are wearable, and that they're going to actually take to the boardroom, they're going to take to their office, they're going to take to their job, they're going to take to wherever they go, because it's something that they can wear. I do understand couture, but this is American Fashion Week. This was not the Couture Week in Paris, which we all know about. That's very different. How do we, especially if you can't really afford to do that as a smaller brand, to do some super intensely avant-garde design themes going down the runway when you're a small brand and you already don't make a lot of money. Yes, you got to do stuff for the passion of your soul, and you have to be excited about what you're producing and what you're putting out, and you want it to be authentic, but you want your customers to get on that website, add to cart, put their shipping information in and their credit card or the numbers in, and press confirm. That's what we're trying to get. Translating the interest from he a fan to she's a client. She's someone who actually buys. She's a customer. He's a customer. They are a customer. And that's important. So as I am concluding the rest of this talk, remember to support the brands. There are more brands that you probably know about. I know more, but for whatever reason, I'm having some brain farts right now. Tracy Reese, Hope by Flowers. Tracy Reese is also a black brand. I already mentioned Harbison. Kyrie, K-H-I-R-Y, is a black jewelry designer. Check them out. If you want black adjacent, you can also shop Balmain, which is, you know, creative director, which is Olivier Roosting. Isn't he Ethiopian and Somali? According to his DNA accuracy test. But also, Ferragamo has a black creative director. For whatever reason, his name is escaping me. I did read it a couple of days ago. Oh, I see it in my head, but I can't say it out loud. Sorry. I'll put that, I'll come back and put it later, or just add his name in there. But you can feel free if that's what you want to do. But don't forget to support us. And I'm also going to do a list of AAPI, or Asian and Pacific Islander type of designers that I have supported. I don't think I supported too many, but enough to show. I have done a video, actually. Check it out. Asian brands. Think about it, in Korean brands that I have supported before. Some of their shoe boxes and things are up in here. Don't forget to do that. Back when Alaya was owned by Azadine Alaya, that would be considered an African brand, if we're being honest, because Azadine was from Tunisia. Tunisian. That's African. He could be Arab African, but that's African too, so sometimes I'm gravitating towards Alaya. But anyway, that is the end of my video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that you're having a good day and that you've learned some things. This is not conclusive. This is not an exhaustive list. But also, we don't have that many black designers that are out on the forefront. So even when I add them, it's still not going to be that many more of us. My goal is to help people who want to design become designers. More on that later, because I have some plans that are up in my sleeve. But I really want to